Hi, thanks for joining me today to make these fun Christmas in July hang tags. You could make them like this and use them as ornaments on your tree. You could put them onto a greeting card. And if you did the greeting card, I have these fun bows. You could put it onto the greeting card and add a little homemade bow, or a store-bought bow, or a ribbon through it. However you choose to use these now or in December. I love the retro colors. I love the funniness of the snowman on the ice. You could give it to a great skater. Either way, whether you enjoy making them for yourself, for others, for gift tags, for your tree, however you decide to share them, stay with me and let's make them together. Hi, and again, happy Christmas in July. I've made 3 more adorable snowman hang tags, ornaments, and even after you put them together, you could choose to put them on a card, maybe make an extra background if you like, but they're very diverse in how you can use them. So let's put them together. And I want to just mention, in the Silhouette store and or my Etsy store, wherever you find the imagery, you'll notice that I printed all of the reds together, all of the dark reds together. The actual document does not have them compounded, so you can take them apart and put them on your page as you need them. So this cute little guy has fallen on the ice, but we love snowmen. And you'll notice that I put just a little swig of black behind so that his eyeballs are actually black. And I'm gonna put this together mostly flat. And then I'm gonna pop out the snowman on. So let's put his shirt on first. And we have a shadow layer. And know that all the art always fits together, so here his little mittens fit, and then the pieces always lay down according to the first piece down. So this is his green shirt, and I love the retro colors. I hope that you do too. Again, everything fits. Just gonna lay that in so that it touches the top, giving you the illusion that his jacket is underneath him. And now his cute shoes. And here I'm just using this easy stick tape. I'm going to put his boot in. You can see his ice skates popping out. Now this piece is sort of the bottom of his jacket and his boot. So I also use a zig pen, which allows me to just dot in the glue where I need it. And while I'm here, I might as well use it on the rest of the shoe. And I don't see my trusty tweezers, so I'm gonna go get those. Place that down. I cut all of this on 65-pound paper, and I usually turn my speed to 3 so that it just sort of takes its time going through. Now for his hat and scarf. I guess I just knocked all those pieces off. So you can see his scarf fits in. Again, follow the what we call divots, so you can see exactly where the pieces go. So I'm going to start on this side and let them fall in naturally on the other side. Right. Sometimes I also use this handy, it's a sculpting tool, but it helps me not get my fingers all sticky. Okay. Now which you can't see, I'm looking at the imagery on my computer so that I can see that this piece follows the hat. It's actually the edge. So these three little corners, these little cutouts, actually fit right into there. And here I'm going to use the pen. You can see how the edges just fit. Same thing with this. So you see this part is the bottom of the hat. Right, so it goes right there. But again, I'm going to use these handy dandy, I think they're called tension tweezers. I've seen other crafters use them, and it helps to maneuver stuff. You can see it fits in the top, and then it fits right here, and I'm going to use this tool to just position it in. It is. I got a little glue on the bottom, but that's okay. It's got a pop dot. Look how cute he is. Oh my goodness, it's so exciting. Okay, so his scarf, and yes, all the pieces fell off, but again, I'm looking at the picture across the room, and I'm going to put these in. There we go. So this piece fits right here. This is the curve of the scarf. And then this little baby piece goes over here. Now you as the crafter can certainly not put the stripes on, but I think it makes it unique and exciting to have a little shadow cutting. I love paper crafting, and I really love Christmas in July. I just think it makes it so much fun to eat all that heavy food and not want to lay on the couch, but to be able to enjoy the sunshine. And my family always had a pool party when I was growing up. I grew up in North Bergen, and we had a 4-foot above ground pool. And as a child, it was fun to have all of the Christmas lights on and the tree up. I'm pretty sure that my mother did like an outside tree. Oh, and actually in my art, his nose goes the other way, so let's make it the other way. So cute. So then I'm going to build the other two pieces, and then I'm going to pop dot these on and add a ribbon. And again, you can just take your snowman too and put it onto a card, or add something behind it, maybe a blue, or you could paint something behind it. I just love the versatility of making these shapes for you, that you as the crafter can then decide what feels right. But I will show you at the end of the video them on my Christmas in July Christmas tree. All right, let's put this. So this is really the ice that he's fallen on. Again, you could put it on or leave it off. His boots. And again, I did a little black shape. And now this one actually follows the shape. On the other one, it was just sort of an insert. This one's a little bit bigger because of his mouth as well.
be always best if I put the tape on the right side. Oopsie. I guess you just gotta do it here. And I am just going to tape that so it doesn't stick to my board, since now I put the tape glue on the wrong side. No mistakes in art. Everything is fixable, modifiable, as they say. So I put his red jacket on first. And again, you see that the hat fits, the little armpits fit. Oh, I missed one piece here, so I just don't want it sticking to my table. So his little jacket, again, the edges, edge to edge. I'm going to put the other side of the jacket on first, and then I'll add the centerpiece. Oh, this is his hat topper. Or cuff, whatever you prefer. I did make the little pom-pom, also the burgundy. You could make it white if you prefer. Actually, you could use a real pom-pom too. That's what makes this so fun. Now here's the center. And I'm going to see as his nose goes to the left. Oops. So I'm going to put it in my little tweezers. Drop them down. Now, the little red boots, again, you can see I left the raised pieces, and when you slow the speed down, you have the advantage of not ripping the paper. I find that sometimes on the machine, it wants to go with its own speed, but if you can control that. And my blade depth typically is like 5.5. So these are little skinny boots, and look, they cut beautifully on the 65-pound paper. So cute. So I'm gonna just use the, I think I'm going to put something behind me so that I don't get glue on my table. Here's a little notebook I'm going to use, actually. Just because this is a little bit delicate. But the beauty of the Zig pen is that it really is a pen. So boot 1. Craft tool. Press. And then we'll put the boot on the other side. And the beauty is here is that I've really just duplicated the boot, so if you put the wrong foot on initially, you can just turn the other one over. Then I'm gonna just press. And now his mittens. So yes, this one goes here. And this one, again, check, double check. All right. You could put them together on a card. Look at that. Here we go.
So fun.
Oh, this guy's this one's this one. And now this one. Yes, just to remind you that, again, the cuts are delicate, but I love the intricacy of creating something that you can really see dimensionally. So I'm going to put the white snow on the top of his head first. I am going to use this on the edges. And you can see again how it all fits together. And the reason they have so much black is because it's not only the hat, but it's the eyeballs, the scarf, the mouth. So when I cut this, yes, it pulled a little bit, but I think it's fine. Again, slow your speed down so that nothing pulls weirdly. We'll put that right in. Now his little green band, and you can see the holly leaves, how it sits into the rim of the hat. And now I also, I don't see it here, there's a little piece of snow that goes on top of his hat. It's slightly delicate. I'm going to use the tweezers. And it just goes, you have the lip here. You could see the lip on the top of the hat. I think I need one more dot of glue right here. And then this holly. It's right up in here. Put a little there. Just gonna straighten that out. And this one is on the rim of the hat. See the shape? And then the little berries go in between. Let's just check that. There we go. That way. Now here's the little bit of a tricky part, but I really feel it's worth it if you want to put the whole thing together. You can just put this on and have a black and burgundy scarf. But I love the idea of, again, the whole dimensional thing. So I'm going to use the tape. Put that right in. And then this piece follows this point, right? Actually, I'm going to use the tweezers. And the stick. I mean the pen. Okay. This piece is the edge of the scarf. Again, forming that whole buffalo check look. You really have to try to follow the imagery on the computer. Oh, right there. Or you could print it out so that you could see it. This little piece goes right here. And I see that I've left actually a little bit of a black line here. I'm not sure that I'm going to love that, but I can either A, oh, right there, cut it off, or B, just make it part of my card. And then the best part, putting in his nose, which makes it so much fun. Oh. And I do have this extra little piece, which I'm not going to use. Okay. Now the actual fun part. And you know what? I don't mind that it has a little bit of black on the bottom. I think, again, it adds a little extra dimension. Let's use the pop dots. And pop that in. Now, I cut this on a textured paper, but the other pieces, did I put the texture up? All right, I'm going to leave the texture side up. Pop top that right in. This one. I just pulled his eyeballs off. I am going to just use the regular tape to put that back. And then this guy. Boy, oh boy, are the pop dots so sticky. There you have it. Christmas ornaments, Christmas tags, card editions. Just plain fun. Happy Christmas in July.